Hey guys, Morten Aussie here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a CD unboxing. It's been a while since I got some CDs. While 3 weeks or some 4 weeks. And I did. It's been a lot of vinyl lately. Not least because I've gotten some wonderful VCLT and because I've been to some thrift stores and they had CDs there, but well, vinyl's the thing, isn't it? So it came in this. Luckily, I fairly quickly checked my postbox. Must have been very quickly after it arrived because there's been a lot of snow and this melting snow from my roof sort of started filling up my postbox. So we have, and I'm not entirely sure why I buy her records, but I don't know much about her, but I like her voice, not least, and her style. First record I bought was that big, I think a second album, which was a big success, and I enjoyed that, and I forgot all about her. And second album I bought sometime last year, I think. It may have been in one of my videos. And now I bought a third. And they're very inexpensive, the older ones on Amazon these days. I paid €5 for this. It's Lana Del Rey and Ultraviolence. And again, love her style. Beautiful woman. Wonderful voice. Husky. Nice looking CD. There she is. So I think I'll probably buy some more of her records. She, her latest record came out, was it last year? Very long album title. Did you know that there is a tunnel underneath so Parkway or Avenue or something? Let's see here. Ooh, very nice black and white photos. Wonder what this is. Is this downtown Los Angeles? And is this one of those viaduct bridges you've seen a lot in the movies? Ooh, nice photo. I'm not promoting smoking, you know. Hey, look at that. Is that the Pacific Highway? So yeah, Lana Del Rey. Next one. I think I was watching either Ben Rankin or someone else were talking about this band. No, not necessarily this band. I was talking about Australian music, and I wanted to give a shout out to a new channel in the vinyl community, which is from he's from Perth, WA, Western Australia, and I was thinking, what are some bands from Western Australia? And then I sort of did a little bit of research, and I found some bands that I had some tertiary knowledge about, but never bought any of their records, and I bought this one, the Triffids, Born Sandy Devotional, 24-bit remastering, includes nine previously unreleased tracks. So the Triffids, I think they formed in Perth in 1978. Was their record debut in 1980? I think, maybe. As many other Australian bands, they were on the Melbourne-based Mushroom label. And I sort of later found out that they weren't maybe necessarily that big in Australia, but they were quite popular in Britain and in Scandinavia, where I am. And I love Australian music. So there you go. Some sort of quinky-dink. No, not really. But, and I miss sometimes. I don't I have periods in my life where I'm very into one thing or another, and I very rarely give up on things, but I tend to sort of have in my interests fluctuate, and sometimes I get really into things that are Australian, and I'll order Vegemite at silly prices, and I'll buy non-craft beer Australian beers, which was a lot easier until Brexit, because there's an online shop called Zanza or something. They sell for the UK market initially various food items and other items, even T-shirts and stuff for expats. Like they sell Australian stuff, they sell New Zealand products, and they sell South African products. So I would sometimes go online there when I was in Denmark and didn't have to think about customs, and buy, for example, South African or rather Namibian beer, Windhoek Lager, which is just a wonderful pilsner. And I would buy Vegemite, even sometimes New Zealand Marmite, and of course New Zealand, but very one of the few places I could get Victoria Bitter or Melbourne Bitter, Australian beers. And I love drinking beers from Stubbies, so I miss that. I mean, I can't order from them anymore because of Brexit. That they stopped shipping outside of the UK. That was me sidetracking a little bit again. Sorry about that. So this is the CD. This is definitely your post-punk type music, which Australia, of course, were strong with. Late 70s, early 80s, your post-punk, new wave type music. Early In Excess, I would very much think were new wave. Good rock, krautrock, not least. Hunters and Collectors. So this is the CD. Is this a river that is pouring out into the ocean from Western Australia? Maybe it's Swan River somewhere. I don't know. Swan River runs through Perth and then Fremantle into the ocean, I think. Love geography, love history, love Australia. So you got some written lyrics. Wide Open Road. Life of crime. Ooh. Personal things. Stolen property. Yeah, so looking forward to listening to this, definitely. Getting a little bit of an Australian vibe here. And finally, we have the latest album by my favourites, among many favourites, Ash. A little bit of a Miami Vice, Back to the Future feel to this. Race the Night, of course. Ash are from Northern Ireland. They are, I think they came about in 1992. Their debut album was called 1977. Wonderful album. I really like it. I like their second album, Nuclear Sounds, I think it was. But that was a very big setback for them, and they nearly went bankrupt. They started out as a three-piece band. They got a fourth member in Charlotte Hatherley, who I was sad to see leave the band after, was it 3 albums? They made some odd choices on how to release stuff. They had this... You hear that? That was snow leaving my roof. They had a was it a year or two that they spent releasing one single each month, and I think it was over a 2-year period or something. So what they did, they released one single each month, and following the alphabet. And this, I think I think it took about 3 years or something like that before we then saw the release of 2 double albums on CD. I think it was. I have them, but they're in Norway, so I can't show them. With all the, Ash, blah blah blah, A through, let's say, K or L, and then the next one. So those are things that sort of kind of made them go away a little bit, maybe in the consciousness of. But then again, record sales disappeared, and they did tour, and I've seen them twice. I think they're absolutely great. Yeah, sorry about me droning on and on about that. Of course, not exactly my favorite type of way of releasing CDs, which is why I was considering getting this one on vinyl. But the only vinyl I have by Ash is a very nice box set, which is, if you go about 2 years back in my channel, I did an unboxing of that, of all the 7-inch singles from the most prolific era. And they made a soundtrack music, or at least a song or two, to the movie A Life Less Ordinary with Ewan McGregor and Cameron Diaz. Nice looking CD there. Is it a DeLorean? But it says Ash there. Yeah. And there's the current band, which I think is still the 3 same lads. And yeah, that's all she wrote. There's no lyrics or anything otherwise in here. I really like to get this on vinyl though, because there are a couple of color variants there as well, which looks really nice. And it's just sort of a band where I would like maybe to start buying up their stuff on vinyl as well, because they've been a huge part of my life, and I just love that. I love that band. I love that way the music sort of pushes you, and yeah, it's a great band. Actually, if you guys haven't heard them, or you've they've gone off your radar and you've thought of them for a while, so I think you should check them out. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching and listening to my CD unboxing, and please click like and subscribe if you have, and it makes me happy and helps my channel. So thanks guys, see you later in another video.